NJN News, Bayonne.
Governor Corzine says these tough economic times call for a united front. He addressed political and business leaders at the annual New Jersey Chamber Dinner in Washington last night. State House correspondent Zachary Fink has the story.
The 72nd Annual Chamber Dinner featured many of the usual participants, members of the congressional delegation, business and labor leaders, and state officials. During his remarks, Governor Corzine addressed the economic crisis and stressed the need to work together.
America endures, New Jersey endures, and if we work together, which you will hear over and over again today, business, labor, all of us coming together, we can make this a very short period of time where we have to struggle and we all will sacrifice, but we can make this a turnaround and happen.
Each year, the Chamber train has drawn its share of criticism from those who say it's about gaining access to politicians. Republican candidates in this year's gubernatorial election, including Steve Lonegan and Chris Christie, said they didn't attend because they want to represent a new way of doing business. That prompted this message from the governor.
It's my understanding that a certain lawman decided to skip the Chamber trip this year. I gather a couple of his friends did as well, but as Alex DeCroce observed, there's more room on the train for the rest of us.
Lisa Jackson, who recently left New Jersey to serve as EPA administrator, says her New Jersey government experience has prepared her for the new challenge.
As I sat in my first presidential meeting the other day with the chief of staff and heard him talk about transparency and efficiency and effective governance and the importance of that, I thought, I've done this before.
This week, Washington made news when the U.S. House of Representatives passed an economic stimulus package worth more than $800 million that had been championed by President Obama. However, the bill got not a single Republican vote, despite overtures from the new president.
What they did, I will never forget. It was a sleaze part of politics. The package is a fair one of tax cuts to individuals, middle class, finally.
That $700 billion, the 350, a lot of people were wondering where it went. It went obviously to financial institutions, did nothing to direct itself towards troubled assets for foreclosures. A lot of skepticism out there, and I know Republican and Democratic members have sort of learned their lesson, and we don't want to learn another painful lesson.
The stimulus plan now goes to the Senate. Democratic leaders are hoping to have it passed and on the president's desk to be signed before the President's Day holiday in February. Zachary Fink, NJN News, Washington.
The chair